A poor widow cried to Elisha, saying they want to take her sons as slaves. He asked her what she had, and she simply replied that she had just a small jar of oil. Elisha instructed her to borrow many vessels and pour the oil into them. She obeyed, and the oil flowed, filling every container. In the end, she sold the oil, paid her debt, and saved her sons. Obedience opens doors. God can multiply what you have left. With her newfound fortune from the oil, the widow stands proudly in the bustling marketplace, clutching a bag of coins, her burden finally lifted. Her sons, filled with joy, surround her, celebrating together as a family, grateful for the restoration and freedom they have gained. In a moment of reflection, the widow kneels in a tranquil setting, her hands raised in gratitude, acknowledging the miraculous provision that transformed her family's life. Inside their once humble home, warmth radiates as they gather around the table, filled with food, laughter echoing through the air, representing their new beginning, filled with hope and abundance. As word spreads about the miraculous transformation, the widow joyfully greets curious neighbors at her door, sharing her story of faith and abundance. In the distance, Elisha walks away, a look of satisfaction on his face, knowing he has played a part in restoring hope and prosperity to this family's life. In her home, the widow engages joyfully with her sons, cooking a feast that symbolizes their gratitude and new life, laughter echoing through the kitchen. Outside, the community joins in a vibrant celebration, sharing food stories and joy, honoring the widow's incredible journey from despair to abundance. At a community gathering, the widow shares her inspiring testimony, her voice steady as she recounts her journey from despair to miraculous provision, igniting hope in those who listen. The audience, captivated by her story, responds with encouragement, their faces reflecting a newfound belief in the power of faith and miracles. In a cozy church, the widow captivates a group of enthusiastic listeners, passionately sharing her story about faith and the miraculous filling of her vessels. Among the audience, a mix of women sit inspired, leaning in attentively, some jotting down words of wisdom, eager to embrace the hope she imparts.